Welcome back to another episode of NBA 2K12, and as you can see, the Dallas Mavericks are now already clinched the playoff berth now. The first team to clinch the playoffs. Check out the playoff picture now. As you can see, the X and means the playoff berth. Check it right here, there. As you can see, the legend is that get clinch the conference, clinch divisions, and clinch the playoff berth. Spurs, Warriors, Nuggets, Lakers, Blazers, Suns, and OKC. So as you can see, OKC currently number 8. They have games behind with Memphis. On the East, we got Miami. They try to go for a chase with the number 1 seed with Detroit, New York, Orlando, Boston, New Jersey, Atlanta, and Chicago. It's gonna be a first round pay-per-view game and the NBA about set up. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video. We're gonna start the game nice, and now let's get back and join this video. I want to stop with the mighty OKC team.
Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a Monday night broadcast of the NBA. It's Jason Kidd and the Dallas Mavericks going up against Kevin Durant and the Oklahoma City Thunder. An opening tip is just moments away. Let's go out to Oklahoma City to join Kevin Harlan, who's got the call.
And this is a one-and-done trip for Dallas before going back to their Mavericks fans. What a story right now for these guys. Win after win, it's been a phenomenal stretch.
Well, this team is a lot of fun to watch. Everything seems to be going their way, but they're making their own breaks now. They're taking advantage of situations and opportunities, but they're doing everything right at both ends of the floor.
Yeah, they've been putting on a clinic, Clark, and it has been fun to watch. I mean, with all the calls and bounces that have gone their way as well, it just seems like this is their time.
Now, we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Nowitzki. Carter is out there with Jason Kidd. And it's Peja Stojakovic. And it's Marion in at the 4. And for Oklahoma City, Durant, Ibaka, and Perkins compose the front court. Westbrook and Harden in the backcourt. Harden against Carter. Knocks it loose. Here's Westbrook. Stolen by Carter. Now let's go to Doris. And the jam by Jason Kidd. Here's another look with the Sprite Slam Can.
Well, that's a dunk you will not see very often. You won't pass that one by.
No doubt about that.
I wish he would, though. You can never see too many of those.
Back to Durant. Up off the screen. And it's thrown down. Hard with both hands.
One of the oldest players in basketball made that dunk possible.
That's right. A terrific screen right there, Steve. Allowed him to lose his man and rock. To the rim.
Now, don't you love to see players working together in that fundamental play? Fun to watch.
Westbrook against Kidd. Goes straight up. On defense, Oklahoma City. Last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
And what caused them to lose that last matchup was the mistakes. I mean, they just committed too many turnovers, and they were sloppy with the ball, and that's why they lost.
Outside, Carter. Good in the assist to Kidd. Carter's got his first 3 points of the game. Nowitzki with the steal. Westbrook picks him up. Another 3 for Dallas. And sloppy play, Clark, to be avoided at all costs.
Kevin, just take care of the ball. That's what you want to tell him. Just take care of the ball. Don't throw weak passes. Don't be careless. Don't telegraph your passes. If you keep your focus mentally, you won't make those kinds of careless mistakes.
Here's Westbrook. 26 points for him last game against the Hawks in Atlanta. He's picked up by Kidd. Outside Westbrook. Screened by Ibaka. The feed to Harden. 6 to shoot. Can they get it? Gets it to go. Harden's got his first bucket of the night.
This has been the start that they had hoped for, coming out knocking down 4 of their first 5 shots. Wow, so good on the run, knocking down that shot. That's tough.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And it was all about interior defense in that one. They were really clogging the paint, blocking shots, overall just really protecting the rim.
Steve, in a word, the defense down low, intimidating. He wants to make a few adjustments out there, and he's running through those with his team right now.
May Robinson is checked in for the Thunder. And then for Dallas, Terry comes in for Peja Stojakovic. And Delonte West is subbed in for Jason Kidd. Here's Robinson. He had 13 points in the win against Atlanta. Sean Marion covering. Durant for 3. And that one's good. Durant's got 10.
My goodness, seems like he's got every point this quarter. Just an amazing job helping to cut into this lead.
Gets it to go.
They come right back with the triple.
An eye for an eye? How about a 3 for a 3, Steve?
West against Robinson. Harden. Out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Some high-scoring teams in the NBA. Let's see the leaders. The Mavericks, number 1.
Kevin, if there's any stat you want to lead the league in, it would certainly be scoring the most points. They've been remarkable in the numbers they've put up as a team all season long. It's a reflection of their strength. They're balanced and they're explosive.
1:52 left here in the opening quarter. Back to Robinson. For the 3.
You look at the early lead, and it really comes down to defending the paint.
Here's Terry. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Terry's got 5.
That was interesting. He's at a huge disadvantage size-wise, but he found his way to the basket.
Well, Steve, giving up some height on the mismatch didn't really affect him.
Now, here is Robinson, averaging 10 points per contest.
Great lob, great catch, perfect execution on the alley-oop.
And not just... with any old finish either, but big stuff.
Yeah, little something for everybody, Kevin.
And then Carter with the dunk.
Tell you what, his vertical skills are outstanding. He can fly and float.
He just proved it, too.
And not only that, he's got the dexterity and composure to go along with those hops. He's quite a player.
Deflects the pass. Stolen by Durant.
Anticipating that pass so well. Beautifully done.
That's good.
Well, everyone seems to have the hot hand here early on.
If they keep up this scoring pace, we'll definitely see some big point totals from both of these teams.
Got that one up quick. 6 points for Nowitzki.
And how much do you love to see the big fella knocking down that 3 there, guys?
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. You mentioned that interior defense we've seen. They have been great in the early going.
Well, they really have been, Kevin. I mean, they're forcing the outside shots. They're really clamping down inside. They're not going to allow that ball in the paint. And then they're aggressively closing out to shooters. So they've done a nice job with their defensive game plan.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Nick Collison's checked in for Ibaka. Martin comes in for Kevin Durant. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Nate Robinson. And the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Trying to make it a 3-point play. That free throw good from Harden. Here's Terry. 20 points for him last game against Indiana. It's tipped. Westbrook with the steal. Nowitzki with the steal. West. And he converts the layup. West has got his first basket of the night. 30 seconds left to play here in the first. Collison, the pass to Harden. Left side, Martin. Shot clock at 6. He gathers. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 7.
Boy, that was a nice little finger roll to finish the play. Splendid finish.
What an offensive display he's putting on.
And at this point, Steve, you got to put more pressure on him. Bring help and make him move the ball.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 9.
And that first quarter was all about pace, guys, because this club really got out into transition, and that's how they built this lead.
They like to play fast, and they're doing a nice job filling the lane.
Don't go away. We'll see you in a moment.
This Thursday night, Kobe Bryant and the Los Angeles Lakers go up against Derrick Rose and the Chicago Bulls. The playoff push is on. Hoops action.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for Oklahoma City right now, Westbrook and Cephalosha in the backcourt. Nick Collison out there with Cole Aldridge, and it's Martin in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Cephalosha. From down low, and Westbrook gets it to go on the assist from Cephalosha. Westbrook's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Thunder. And the basket by West.
They just lost him on the break that time defensively. I mean, he slid out to the three-point line and had plenty of room.
It's stolen by West. Mavericks leading by 10. From deep, Stevenson. Another 3 for Dallas. Here's Westbrook. Averaging 24 points per contest. Outside Martin. Count it. Martin's got his first 2 points. And here are the Mavericks now. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And here we go with Russell Westbrook. He dishes it to Cephalosha. There's the pass to Collison. That's tipped. Shot clock at 5 from the baseline. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Well, they've done a lot of their damage from mid-range here, guys. I mean, knocking down those shots with regularity.
Yeah, how about 8 of their last 10 points, guys, coming off that mid-range area jump shot. So, shows you don't have to be at the rim to score.
Martin. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Breaking the action, so right now let's take a look at how the standings are as we go out west in the Western Conference after half the season has been played. Take a look at the Mavericks. They're looking to lock up the best record of the conference and a #1 seed come playoff time. And checking out Oklahoma City, just way behind.
You know, I think for Oklahoma City, they've been smack dab in the middle of the pack and just haven't been able to climb the ladder. They've been stuck in kind of a middling form.
Yeah, they've just sort of been hovering there in the middle of the pack. And, you know, this is not a very exciting team. And I think that's a problem. I mean, you've got to give your fans some hope. And this team, to this point, just kind of ho-hum.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
The coach could tell they were out of sync. He's going to try to straighten it out.
We go now to the 2K leaderboard to find out who the top three-point shooters have been since the All-Star break. And you look at Carter. He's absolutely deadly from outside.
You know, after the All-Star break, Kevin, the stakes are a little higher. As a result, emotions may run a little hotter. You've got to keep your composure. And these two guys have kept theirs, especially when it comes to knocking down three-point shots.
He's another player that shoots it extremely well from outside. Westbrook with the bucket. Westbrook's got his second basket of the night.
That's 10 straight points now coming in that mid-range jump shot area, guys.
Yeah, it is, and they're picking their spots and finding holes in the middle of that defense to get those shots off, and I think that's very good discipline they're showing us here.
It's stolen by Ibaka. Thunder trailing by 15. Outside for Martin. That's the free fly. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game. Nowitzki for three. Another three for Dallas.
He looks good, getting it done consistently from deep.
Steve, I know you love the three ball, and he's been sharp, kind of like Steve Kerr used to be.
Now here's Westbrook. Ibaka right side. Passes it to Perkins with his first shot attempt, and Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Great work. I mean, you have to decide as a defense, just how much damage are we going to allow him to do?
Here's Nowitzki, and Dallas again with the bucket.
Boy, he really used his height there.
He sure did, Steve. I mean, a nice touch on that shot.
Now here's Westbrook. Again, the Thunder score.
Boy, after having a tough time in the first, he's managed to turn it around nicely this quarter.
And Nowitzki backs in, fades and shoots. And Dallas again with the bucket.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
And that's an intentional foul.
I have no idea why he was fouling there.
And even the foul, I mean, you can't be wrapping guys up like that. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. That's a meaningless play.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Nick Collison's checked in for Perkins. Durant comes in for Martin. And it's Harden in for Thabo Sefolosha. And here's Harden for three. Off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists now tonight. Fader on the way. Vince Carter the bucket on the assist by Marion. Carter's got 6 points in the quarter. Westbrook against Kidd. Replay here. Spike Slamkin showing it once more.
Boy, that dunk. Got everybody up off their seat.
Oh, they're loving it, aren't they, Steve?
Well, how could they not? I mean, he put the cherry on top of the sundae on that one.
Marion backing down. Defended by Durant. Fires from deep. And again, Vince Carter for three. Carter's got 17 now.
Well, another uncontested three there. They've got to make some kind of an adjustment. I mean, they're giving up way too many open threes.
Well, the last 5 hoops, 3 have come off wide open three-pointers, Clark. So it's one thing to give up one, but you start giving three-pointers up in bunches, you're in big trouble.
And both free throws good for Westbrook.
And we're starting to see more free throw attempts, so I like the aggressiveness here in the second quarter, guys.
Well, you know, this is exactly what they need to do to climb back into this game. I mean, initiate contact, play smash-mouth basketball, and get to that free throw line.
41 seconds left now here in the second. Marion jams it with authority.
Boy, an unbelievable dunk there. I mean, fellas, you've got to marvel at plays like that.
He can really take off, can't he, Steve?
Yeah, you almost jumped through the roof on that one, guys.
Thunder trailing by 13. Deflected. Stolen by Carter. And here's Miller outside. Another three for Dallas.
That's the way to do it. Really nice ball movement there.
Kidd against Westbrook over Marion. Westbrook with the bucket. Westbrook's got 12 points now in the quarter.
It's been a great day for him from the field, yet his team still trailing.
You know, it went down, guys, but still unusual to go to the leaner there with so much space around them.
Feeds it to Ibaka. Jacks up a three, and again Oklahoma City with the triple. And so we wrap up the first half. Mavericks lead by...
Thanks so much for joining us. It's time to break down the first half with the HP Halftime Show. Out at Time Warner Cable Arena, it was the Bobcats losing to the Bucks. Hard game to watch as a fan. And checking out another game that wrapped up, Utah with a win against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. With that game in the books, they split their last two outings. Their scoring leader, Devin Harris. And a look here at the other action around the association. For New Orleans, a loss to the Trailblazers at the Rose Garden. It wasn't even close, a big disappointment from this club. Eric Gordon, their leading scorer. And that just about wraps it up for us here in the studio. Now, let's get you back to Kevin and the crew for the second half.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Mavericks leading by 13 on the floor for Dallas. Jason Kidd is out there with Carter. Then it's Peja Stojakovic. Then there's Nowitzki. And it's Marion in at the foursome.
Good foul. Make them earn the free throws. Don't let this team dunk.
I like that. That's a smart foul. I mean, it's a lot easier to dunk it than it is to hit two free throws. Make them earn them at the stripe.
And so he makes both from the line. And it's the Thunder with the ball. Down by 15. From deep Harden. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Harden's got 13. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Perkins.
He did what he could to try to handle that pass, but that was too hard to handle.
Defended by Nowitzki. And it's Perkins with the jam.
Boy, I tell you what, the D was way too off right there, like Jello. You got to do better than that.
Clark, he's not the kind of guy you want to get in the way of.
No, exactly. I mean, he's a hard man. To stop coming down the lane, but you've got to have good position before the play starts.
Outside Westbrook, taken away by Kidd. Goes for the alley-oop. Carter.
Yeah.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
Boy, how about the touch on that pass? Lobbed it up there nice and soft. Oh, feathery.
Yeah, looked like it made Steve for a pretty easy catch.
Well, the pass may have been soft, but the dunk was anything but.
Taken away by Kidd.
So a couple of poor possessions now in a row consecutively. Both times turnover. That's not productive basketball. That's not winning basketball.
Nah, Clark, you know, you start stringing errors back-to-back together, you lose all momentum in this game.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. This is a look at the NBA's assist leaders over the last 10 games. Man, can these guys pass the ball? We take a look at Kidd, one of the best passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved.
Boy, he's really done a nice job of looking for his teammates and getting them the ball on time and in rhythm, and it's resulted in more open looks for his team, and that's all good.
Westbrook against Kidd, looking to end the run. Oh, and the jam. By Westbrook.
Man, oh man, oh man. For a guy who's not the biggest player on the court, I mean, that's a humongous finish.
Well, he's capable of those, Clark. We've seen it before.
Yes, we have.
Yeah, you guys, he is very comfortable taking it to the hoop. If he's got an opening, and man. And he'll make you pay.
He's picked up by Kidd. Westbrook dishes to Harden. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 6 assists in the game. Marion backing down. Tipped away. Out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Let's see what the Dallas Mavericks have coming up. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Here is Carter.
Boy, are they on a tear.
You know what, Steven? Offensively, you sometimes don't know how or why it happens, but you just ride the wave as long as it's flowing.
Outside Westbrook. He's picked up by Kidd. Poked loose. Out of bounds. And they retain possession. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Thunder. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Eric Dampier's checked in for the Mavericks. Here is Durant. He's got 13. The dish to Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Kevin, well done there. Entry passes aren't the easiest ones to make, but they may be the most important ones.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, and on the offensive end, I thought all the pieces fit together almost perfectly for them.
Well, I certainly got to agree with that, Steve. I mean, they were really working well together when they had the ball, and that's always a sign of a team that has good chemistry.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Cephalosha comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Nate Robinson is subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
You know, you wouldn't pin the point guard tag on him the way he throws it down like that.
No way!
Monster dunks like that, I mean, that's not just for big fellas, guys. I mean, the little guys can do that at times, too.
Fast break, here they come. Straight up, blocked. Mavericks leading by 14. Here's Carter. Good in the assist to Kidd. Carter's got 11 points here in just the second half. And it's the Thunder with the ball. It's a 16-point game. Harden kicks to Perkins. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And all 10 of their last points have come inside the paint, so defensively, you've got to make an adjustment.
Yeah, and you got to do a little more to stop it, too. I mean, it's coming way too easy for him. At some point, you just got to buck up and say it's not going to happen.
Tipped. Pushing it up. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Come on now, I didn't see. Can you believe that finish? Boy. A little bit of flair and flavor at the end of it.
Oh, that'll be a fan favorite, all right.
That was not your average, typical dunk.
Dallas calls timeout.
He's dialed in from long range. They got to stay in his hip pocket and deny him the catch.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Peja Stojakovic. Terry comes in for Vince Carter. And Delonte West is subbed in for Jason Kidd. Drains the three-pointer. West has got 10.
Probably time to bring an extra defender, change up the defense a little bit.
Well, Steve, he's been so good. I think they got to take the ball out of his hands right now.
Perkins. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got 4 assists now tonight.
getting out in transition, guys. They're coming fast and furious.
They've got the deep gasping for breath here with 7 straight fast break points now, Steve.
Another fast break hoop. They're just outrunning their opponent here.
You know what, Steve? I think the defense has left themselves vulnerable, and they're learning the hard way that speed definitely kills. Good. What a marvelous job they've done of sharing the basketball. A ton of assists.
Well, they know where each other is all the time. They're moving the ball, just finding the open guy. Nobody seems to care who scores.
And that one falls for Nowitzki. A different look for Oklahoma City. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Perkins. Daquan Cook comes in for James Harden. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Nate Robinson. And he makes all 3. Here's Westbrook. 14 points for him. Durant for 3. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got his 8th assist here tonight.
You know, they're lucky to be leading here as much as we've seen rather loose control of the basketball, Kevin.
And, fellas, that's something that they have to address. I mean, double-digit turnovers in just the first half, that's unacceptable.
And again, it's Oklahoma City.
You know, he's always been like a bad window washer, a streaky shooter. I mean, he's definitely in one of those grooves right now.
Well, with the defense recovering into the lane, you've got a wide-open shooter at the three-point line.
West gets called for the reach. That is his first foul of the game. Here is Cook. He kicks to Westbrook. He passes to Cook with 4 seconds on the clock. With 1 on the clock, and Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Another good offensive possession for him. He's trying to shoulder the load here for his team. And I like the aggressiveness defensively, forcing that mistake.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter.
What a great game for Vince Carter in this one. 28 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is raining down the threes, guys. You know how much I love to see this.
And it's more NBA action coming your way here on 2K Sports.
Tune in this Tuesday night. Derrick Rose and the Chicago Bulls take on Danny Granger and the Indiana Pacers. A battle in the East. Be there.
Now let's check in with Doris Burke for our Sprite Spark of the Game. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. It's the Mavericks with the spark of the game with that push we saw. Coaches love when there's no let-up on the defensive end, and they continue to extend their lead by simply not giving up any points. It's been a clinic out there on the defensive end, guys.
Thank you, Doris. They made a statement with that big run, Clark.
They sure did. I mean, actually, this team has what I like to call spurtability.
Clark, that's becoming one of our trademarks right there.
Without question.
We're all over it.
One of the great basketball words out there.
And Clark, I think the defense was sort of shell-shocked by that spurtability. They were reeling.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is who Scott Brooks has out there. Westbrook and Harden in the backcourt. Ibaka at power forward with Perkins at center. And it's Cook in at the small forward spot. Westbrook against West. And there's another one for the Thunder.
And the shootout continues.
Trading buckets both ways. I mean, offense definitely the focal point for these teams.
Nice shot by Terry. Here's Westbrook. Clark, they're looking now at a sizable deficit.
Yeah, you know, they've got a lot of work ahead of them, but no reason to give up hope right now.
No, the game's still out there for them, but they've got to get back to their game plan and start to grind out each possession. You see that as soon as there was an opening, he threaded the pass right through it.
Defended by West. And he flushes it through. Strikes Sandgren with the replay.
Now that's just rubbing it in, fellas.
Throwing it down is five.
These folks are not going to forget that one anytime soon.
For the Thunder, Kevin Durant's checked in for Perkins. Cephalosha comes in for Daquan Cook. And Nate Robinson is subbed in for James Harden.
If you settle for outside shots like that, you're going to have a hard time cutting into this lead.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, if you look at them this half, they haven't gotten to the free throw line as much. And it's in part because of their willingness to settle on offense. It's a matter of not just taking what's available. Good teams take what they want as far as shot selection.
Robinson for three. That's good.
Well, he's been scoring pretty well on just a few attempts. It might help them out if he was a bit more assertive.
Mavericks leading by 10. It's stolen by Ibaka.
Just one turnover for him in the first half, guys, but now he's really having a hard time taking care of the ball.
Fires high post. A shot's good from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Nowitzki, the pass to Terry. Nowitzki with the screen on Westbrook. Here's Terry, and he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. And the Mavericks lead by 10. Here's Oklahoma City now, trailing by 10. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
I think Coach saw a couple of things he wanted to correct. You got to make sure everyone's following the game plan.
Well, you look at some of these great young point guards who have exploded onto the scene in recent years in the NBA. Guys like Derrick Rose, Russell Westbrook, John Wall. I think they're really revolutionizing the position and how they're able to finish at the rim. The combination of speed and size and power, just incredible.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Sean Marion, he's checked in for Peja Stojakovic. Carter comes in for Deshaun Stevenson. And Jason Kidd has subbed in for Delonte West. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Over the last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Scott Brooks said to his team. He was not at all satisfied with their effort level, saying, "We're losing." The hustle plays and all the 50-50 balls. We simply can't win that way. We've got to get after it. Let's see how they respond, Kevin.
And going back to all the explosive point guards that have come into the league, the no-hand check rules created an opening for these guys, quite literal. And they have jumped all over it and taken advantage of it.
Yeah, much like in football where the quarterback is pretty much protected, the same with outstanding ball handlers and penetrators. I mean, defenders can't lean on them. So they have to play off of them, and that leaves them relatively easy passing lanes, sometimes open jump shots, and driving lanes. And when they do get by defenders, a lot of these guys are excellent at finishing in traffic.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. For the Thunder, Perkins comes in for Cephalosha. And it's Harden in for Nate Robinson. Peja Stojakovic, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Here is Durant. And Ibaka slams it in.
A superb alley-oop there. Prime time play.
Well, they had that one standing by, just waiting. To pull it up.
There's definitely a sense of understanding between those two teammates, that's for sure.
Here's Nowitzki, and it's Dallas with another.
Yeah, very solid offensive execution out there.
Thunder trailing by 10. Westbrook up top. He's covered by Kidd. And Westbrook gets it to go.
It's a good thing he showed up today because without him, this team would be in big trouble.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, that should be a rule. No layups. Protect the paint. Make them earn every point.
Yeah, I think that's just tough, hard-nosed, smash-mouth basketball. Make your opponent earn their points from the line. Don't give up any layups. He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Got a piece of it. Nowitzki with the steal.
But that's only his first turnover, so he's done a nice job here offensively.
Here's Durant. And he lays it up and in. Durant's got 6 in the quarter. Mavericks leading by 8. Here's Marion. Oh! Powers down the dunk.
Well, he took that one to the rack with some perk.
I'll say beautiful dunk there, Steve.
Yeah, how about the agility? Just the power and the skill. Oh, impressive.
Here's Westbrook. Just one more assist and he'll have the double-double.
I love the awareness he's shown in the half court tonight.
He's picked up by Kidd. Tries to keep it alive. Outside for Durant. 4 on the shot clock. Great overlook there. Durant's got 30.
Tell you what, he's had an excellent game, and they're going to have to continue to rely on him if they're going to come back. And that ought to do it. That should seal the deal.
Yep, I agree. Closing it out with relish.
Dishes it to Harden. Lets it go from deep. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
I tell you what, he'll be quite contented to sit out there beyond the arc and knock down shot after shot if they're going to play defense like that. Tighten it up out there.
And an intentional foul right there. It's the first that puts them up by 5. Perfect from the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Clutch free throws there. He drained them all to raise the lead.
Tries it from the top of the key. Cut! And now they trail by just 4. Here's Kidd. And they go to the intentional foul.
He didn't have much choice but to foul. Unfortunately, this is the last guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, they stopped the clock, but these free throws are pretty much automatic.
2 for 2, and it's a 6-point ball game. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're down by 6. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. For 3, Durant buries it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Now you threaten the defense inside and then find the open man on the outside. Good offense.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
A good foul. You've got to stop the clock in this situation.
Exactly, Steve. I mean, the clock is their biggest ally right now. They need as much time as they can. Well, he handled his business at the line, and now it's a 2-possession lead.
High post shot. Nails it.
As if there was any question, Kev. He's just not fazed by the pressure. He stays focused and always makes big plays.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Gets them both, and it's a 5-point ball game.
And that'll do it, Kevin. Those last free throws were the icing on the cake.
Here's Westbrook. It's good!
You know, a recipe for disaster, Kevin, is letting him get that free near the basket.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. Sinks the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. 2 for 2, and it's a 5-point ball game.
Talk about a clutch free throw, Kev. That one just might have sealed the game.
So we see the Mavericks get the win here. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan Player of the Game, Dirk Nowitzki.
Alright, Clippers now turn attention to match now. Let's check out the stats there against Thunder. Kevin Durant got 35, Westbrook and Harden near double-double with 9 assists, and he has 33 points for Russell Westbrook. James Harden's got 18, 36 points for Dirk Nowitzki. Vince Carter's got 34. And the other games, check out there, we got Toros beat Skyforce. No, Skyforce beat Toros. Bucks beat the Bobcats. Walker's got 18. Jennings near triple-double, 14 points, 9 rebounds, 11 assists. And Steven Jackson's got 32 and 7 assists. 93 over AA for Utah. Kyrie Irving near double-double, 23 points and 9 rebounds. 20 points for Jamison and 21 points for Devin Harris. Warriors blow out the Wizards. John Wall's got 32, Steph Curry's got 27, Monte's got 21, David Lee near double-double, 12 points and 8 rebounds. Asmel Wright near triple-double, 7 rebounds and 8 assists with 12 points. Clippers beat the Wolves. Cameron Butler's got near double-double, 20 points and 8 rebounds. Nuggets beat the Kings. Also near double-double by J.R. Smith, 26 points and 8 rebounds. Kenyon Martin also didn't get double-double, 8 points and 12 rebounds. And Evans only has 18. Blazers beat the Hornets, 21 points for Greg Oden. And double-double by Chris Kaman, 11 points and 10 rebounds. 21 points for Eric Gordon, and everyone, all games are stopped. Did Dirk Nowitzki? No, only has 7 for 7 threes. And now we're gonna win another matchup within Carmelo and the Knicks. We got 3 NBA D-Leagues here. We got Armored, Red Close, Bighorns, Wizards, MPD Energy, and then we got the Bulls, Pacers, Hawks, Suns, Rockets, Celtics, Raptors, Pistons, and Knicks, Mavericks. So let's check out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So we have 23 games left end of the Mavericks season. Let's check out there now. The Mavericks still remain 55 and 4th, the best team in the NBA league. Spurs are in second, Warriors, Nuggets, Blazers, Lakers, Suns, and Thunders. You see Memphis still in the hunt and 31-29, so it'll be the showdown matchup between Memphis and OKC. Milwaukee still not yet seen to 31 and 29. Chicago's got 31-26. So the Hawks 7, Nets 6, Celtics 5, Magic 4, and as you can see, Knicks still might be a chance to chase them back to number 2 against Detroit. Pistons in 2, and they're also trying to chase the Miami Heat, the number 1 spot. Check out the team records. Might be a new update here. There's not yet recording yet, as we see here now. Now, Translation reports to see Brad Miller back up again to sign 2-year deal with $994,000. Check out the homepage. See, kids got to see some. Let's check out the award races here. Kidd, Carter, Nowitzki, and Merritt are 4 players, Mavericks, and LeBron James in Miami 4th. There's no Jason Terry yet. Let's check out players of the week. Still not the players of the week yet, as Kevin Martin got hit by over Dirk Nowitzki or Vince Carter. That was BS. Kevin Martin got double-double. March 4th and still not to be decided themselves. And check out the league standings. There's so many good BSC. Wizards currently in the back number 1. Bags are 2. Walmart are 3. Skyforce are 4. And the man is the 5th. So check out in the West. You see top 5 teams for Stampede, Legends, 66ers, Vipers, and Jam are the top 5 in the West. And the playoffs will begin on April 3rd and then right on throughout April 16th. So, I'm gonna end the video here. Now we're gonna end this video here tonight. And that was good. This is Andre Kenshin, and when started, Boston are now 2-0 over Indiana in the Eastern Conference Finals, best of 7. Tomorrow night, when Canada Dallas look the same, on the 2-0 on the edge against the Minnesota Timberwolves, or the Timberwolves starting to look to bounce back. And this is Andre Kinshin. We'll see you tomorrow, and time to say goodnight, and see you tomorrow. We're up against New York Knicks once again. Good night, everyone.